Here's a new Milwaukee laser level I just picked up. It's got the green lines on it, so it's supposed to be easier to see. And I've got an older red laser, and it runs on 9-volt batteries. Had it for a long time, and so I've been wanting to upgrade to this. And this thing, you can tell already, is really heavy. The old one I've got is really flimsy. I've dropped it about 1,000,000 times. But this is heavy, really well built. It's got the rubber bumpers on it too, so I imagine when you drop it, it's not gonna do too much to it. It's got 2 different threads in here. A bigger one and then the standard tripod one. So that's good, it'll fit on my tripod. And of course it takes the M12 batteries. I'm going to get that set up and see how it looks. So I've got it set up using the magnet, and that's something my old one didn't have. They both have a hole where you could hang them on a nail or something, but the old one that I have been using, the red line laser, it's not built nearly as well. But one thing it does have that the Milwaukee I don't think has is a fine-tune adjustment for up and down. It's got a left and a right adjustment, as does this one, to spin it around. But this one's got an up and down, which is actually nice. In the dark is always a little better with the red one. So there you can see it, it's faint. And there's a good battery in there. But as the battery wears out, it gets lighter and lighter through the day. Give this a try just to compare. Turn it on and unlock it so that it is able to find its own level. Yeah, look at that. Big difference. Way easier to see in a low light, especially in high light situations. There's no comparison there at all. So now I'm going to try the vertical axis. And on this one, you just select mode for vertical or for the crosshair. And it also has a top and bottom dot, plumb dot, to indicate spots on top and bottom. So that's nice. You can eliminate having to use a string line plumb bob in some cases. And there's a comparison there. Because it's kind of shaded in here, the red is showing up reasonably well, but it's nothing like the green. Now they're both sitting right on the lowest point. And actually we could bring this one even lower if we set it right on the ground. There, we gain around 2 inches. That gives me 1.5 inches off the ground, like a 2x4 width. Whereas the new green one's only 3.5. So a 2x4 on its side. It's a good reference either way. But in some cases it might be handy, especially for floors, just to keep this one. Another feature of this old one is it has these little plugs, essentially. You turn and push, and they stab in like a thumbtack. Just twist them and push into the ends or something like that. There, just trying to put this piece in so that the shelf will be level. Those back 2 are actually amazingly level considering how old these cabinets are. There, got that one in. So that's just another little feature of this one that I do like. Hey, Charlie boy. So this laser doesn't come with a bracket for the up and down adjustment, but you can purchase one separately. I think it fits a multitude of lasers, or maybe all of their current green lasers, but it doesn't come with it. And right now they're on back order, so I can't even, so I can't even get one. But luckily I've got a steel pipe here. I can just stick this on for this application. Putting these tiles in, typically you'd put them in level along that line. However, I'm just filling in where someone else had tiled around an existing tub surround. And now I'm filling in with the same tile that they happen to have left in the house, filling in this area. However, it's not in level. So on this side, we're on the tip top of the tile. And as we go around, we're about 1/2 inch from that on this side. There's about 1/2 inch of difference. So these tiles are actually going down about 1/8 of an inch, just under, on every tile drop as we go around. So with my old laser, I wouldn't be able to do anything about this. With this, you can actually lock it. There, I've got it set up on a tripod and it's on the locked position. So the laser beam is not level. It doesn't naturally find its level. It's actually locked in an unlevel position, so it's skewing down from that side to match the tile, where if it was level, the line would be up about 1/2 inch. So that'll just help me put them in perfectly imperfect so that they'll match up around the board. Otherwise you have a problem when you get back here. Your last tile is 1/2 inch too high. Say I wanted to put a motif in here, a triangle or something, I could use this to hold that angle, which I'm not gonna do, but I think it'll come in handy in situations like this. There was just another use for it. Overall, it's really good quality versus the cheap one that I used to have. It has a very good magnet, very good visibility with the green lines. The locking function is quite nice. You have it locked. It also blinks from time to time just to let you know that it's locked, so you're not operating under the assumption that it's going to be a level at that point. So that's nice. The plumb dot is nice. It has no bracket. I kind of got honey-dicked on that. I'm trying to order the bracket that it sits onto. I'm not able to get one at this point. No case. It'd be nice if it had a little case. I just kept the box that it came in, but yeah, it's not as versatile as the other one. Like, it's pretty big and heavy. It can't really fit into some of the smaller spaces. The other one's light. It can mount into the wall with those little pins. It's also 2 inches taller. So if you're doing flooring and stuff like that, it might not be as good for that. And it's a lot more money. It's about 3 times as expensive as the other one. But overall, you get what you pay for. It's way better for outside. Because of the visibility of the line, it's way more heavy duty. So for outside stuff like decks, definitely you get what you pay for. It's something like this, despite not even having that bracket. And I really like it. I think it's worth it. I will keep the other one for lighter duty situations. But overall, it's a nice tool. I like it.